It's now my pleasure to present the Santa Monica College Foundation's Alumni Recognition Awards for Distinguished Community Service and for Outstanding Professional Achievement. First, for Distinguished Community Service, our very own math professor, Terry Green. Now I'll keep my introduction short. There is a much longer write-up in the program, so take a look at it. But many of you know him personally, so that's even better. For now, I'll simply say that we're so proud that Professor Green, class of 1967, has dedicated his life not only to education and his alma mater, but also to extensive community service. He has been in the Peace Corps, he has been involved in countless community events such as AIDS Walk, LA, but most significantly, he has given countless hours of community services and guidance through the Alpha Gamma Sigma Honor Society, both as a student and a faculty. Professor Green, we know you're deeply loved and cherished by your students, colleagues, and countless community organizations you have helped. Congratulations. And we have a plaque here for you. Would you please come accept this? Do it a little faster. All right, here. You want to say a few words?
Yeah, if I could.
2 minutes?
2 minutes.
1 minute?
I get my 2 minutes. I get my 2 minutes. Well, I'm thrilled to receive this high honor at Corsair Field. It was here I fell in love with Santa Monica College when my dad would take me to all the football games way back in the 1950s, when he was an instructor here at Santa Monica College. I felt a part of our SMC family at a very early age, and so when I graduated from high school, my first choice was to come here to start my college career. I have loved every minute here, both as a student and then as an instructor, and feel truly blessed to have been a part of the SMC family my entire life. All of you are part of our SMC family, including the parents and relatives and friends of the graduates in the stands, the graduates, my colleagues. So since we're all family, I'd like you to now listen carefully and follow these simple instructions. After I say start, would you please all, and that includes everyone in the stands everywhere, would you take the following minute, that's all I've got, to stand up and shake hands and give hugs to everybody around you. So when I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, start. Everybody up, shake hands, we're all family. Give hugs, that means everybody, everybody, everybody.
That's the green and paper.
Time's up. I'd like to conclude by thanking my Alpha Gamma Sigma family here tonight. So if you're from AGS, let's hear you. Alpha Gamma Sigma, for those of you who do not know, is a California Community Honor Scholarship and Community Service organization. I would not be receiving this award tonight without the support of my SMC co-advisors, including John Cavedo, Brian Rodas, Betty Wong, Quen Fung, and Maribel Lopez. A big round of applause for my fellow AGS co-advisors. We in AGS, both faculty and students alike, believe that our community service work can make a difference in people's lives. I'm so proud of the service work we do here on campus and all over Southern California. Way to go, AGS. And thank you to the SMC Foundation for giving me this award. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Professor Green. We're going to have our second honoree. But before I go to that, I want you to look to my right. The faculty member that orange, that very outstanding orange gown from Princeton is our chair of the physical science department, Jenny Melick. Our second honoree is Mr. Martin Jeffrey King. Again, Mr. King, like Professor Green, was honored today as a luncheon that was thrown specially for them. But I do want to say that Mr. King's was a member of the class of 1958. He's an extraordinary entrepreneur and restaurant owner who not only is a model of hard work and professionalism, but the recipient for many, many awards recognizing his achievement. He's also a member of this fabled 1958 football team from Santa Monica that won the national championship. Mr. King.
Thank you. When I was at Santa Monica in 57 and 58, a humongous sea change was occurring in society and education, mainly brought about by women's rights. In 1958, you had the feminine mystique, you had the pill, you had career, you had the question. You questioned everything, and you caused us to question everything. It was the beginning of the protest movement, Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Woody and Arlo Guthrie, and it was the beginning of what would be a long run of questioning everything. Before that time, we questioned nothing. You never questioned a teacher, you never questioned your parents, you never questioned authority. And all of a sudden, everybody began to question everything. And it's got to continue. It's got to continue. Recently, I was lucky enough to be in Stockholm, Sweden, and I visited you have no idea what a gorgeous country. And I visited the Nobel Museum, where they had the recipients of all the Nobel Prizes. And the journalist Mario Vargas Llosa was the 2010 Nobel Prize winner for literature. And I read where he told the African myth of the orphaned hippo baby needing protection and being adopted by a tortoise. Later on in life, the tortoise needed protection, and the hippo was there to protect and continue civilization. It's up to the people in this stadium to become the new hippo and assume the heavy responsibility of protecting all that is civilized. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. King. The Faculty Challenge will be presented by the President of the Academic Senate of Santa Monica College, Dr. Eric Eifer. And immediately following the Faculty Challenge, Tiffany Inabu will give her a talk to you. So can I have Dr. Eric Eifer?
On behalf of the Santa Monica College faculty, congratulations. Despite the California State Legislature's attack on your public education, you have succeeded and completed your associate's degree. Now you may think that was challenge enough, but I'm here to give you one more challenge. I'm here to give you the faculty challenge. And after years of challenging you and taking great pride in your achievements at Santa Monica College, we, the faculty, have one more challenge to give you as you leave us. And we know you will take on this challenge and meet it with great success. We know this because you're sitting here. That means you successfully met the innumerable challenges we presented you during your education. Okay, this is your challenge. We challenge you to be ecological thinkers and actors. I mean ecological here in the broadest sense evoked by John Muir, in his famous claim, "When we try to pick out anything by itself, we find it hitched to everything else in the universe." We challenge you to be ecological thinkers and actors because our global community in Paulus desperately needs you to bring an ecological perspective to all your endeavors. The world needs you to think and act with a keen awareness that the globe is made up of interconnected and interdependent biological, psychological, social, political, and environmental phenomena. You know that when you act, you have an impact that is felt across the globe. And at this moment, that impact is having some significant consequences. To be frank, thinking and acting ecologically as a global citizen is recognizing the planet is in trouble and we all have a role to play in ensuring its survival. Fortunately, at this moment in history and with the education that you have received, you're uniquely prepared to have a positive impact. The faculty is confident you will be able to do this because your degree certifies that you have the makings of a global citizen who knows how to think and act ecologically. You have what it takes to envision and create a better future. And I'm sure I'm not the first to tell you what many of us already know, that is, when you connect with others to positively impact the world, you also positively impact yourself. Simply put, when you give, you also get. You understand that we on this planet have many shared challenges, and understanding this means you also know we have a shared responsibility. This can be really heavy if you don't remember that when you act to improve the world, you act to improve yourself and your life. In other words, thinking and acting ecologically will help make you happier and more fulfilled. Let's take this and think about a specific example. If we think of the city of Fukushima, I'm sure we conjure very similar images. In your mind's eye, you can probably see the tsunami, images of the city, the nuclear power plant. You see this not because you were there physically, but because you've been there virtually. You care, and you care to know because you have an ecological and global awareness. You can know because the technological capacity to inform you exists. Being critical thinkers, you know this event is neither solely a natural disaster nor solely a result of failed human technology. You understand the complex relations between humans, technology, and the natural world. You understand how our unending desire for energy puts humans in a very tenuous relationship to the natural world, especially because you too live in an earthquake zone. This knowledge probably doesn't lessen your compassion, but likely expands it. Moreover, this example is not isolated. I could say very similar things about the flooding along the Mississippi River, the tornadoes, the list goes on. But being aware of these things only begins to address the challenge of being ecological thinkers and actors. That challenge will be met when this sense of compassion meets civic and personal responsibility and action. The faculty of Santa Monica College knows you can meet this global citizenship challenge because as you graduate, you have the self-confidence and self-discipline to pursue your intellectual curiosities with integrity. You can meet this challenge because you can think critically in order to communicate effectively, reach conclusions, and solve problems. You can meet this challenge because you have developed respect for the interrelatedness of global human environment, and you can meet this challenge because you can take responsibility for your own impact on the earth by living a sustainable and ethical lifestyle. Not only can you meet this challenge, but you will meet this challenge to live and act ecologically because you wouldn't be here today if you didn't already evidence this. You will meet this challenge because it will make all of our lives better. And we need you to meet this challenge. The planet needs you to meet this challenge. So enjoy graduation, take pride in your success, then go out there and make the world a better place.